Minecraft working PlayStation.
Press T, return, or controller D-pad right to open chat. You have been teleported to minus 48.50, 105.00, 81.50. PS4, turning on. PS4, press the PS button to use the controller, or if you are on the platform press home. PS4, welcome a Predakrish. PS4. Quick menu. PS4. Push O to exit quick menu. PS4. PlayStation Store. Command Press T, return, or controller D. You have joined Lobby 12. Account. Welcome back a Predakrish. You have been automatically logged in. Tip. Got knocked out? Find a new game and jam. Press T, return, or controller D. Crates. Connecting to survival fit. Press T. Press T, return, or controller D-pad right to open chat. Says 8 Equable Odin 4010 high. Says 25 Night James Wolf 545 who want to join my clan. Says 0 PNS Lamberth Panda did you have any food I am hungry please. Tip. Stay in touch with your friends using the friend command. Says 5 ASCII DX 3 PX lane what for that? Says 5 ASCII DX 3 PX lane what for God loot. Says 25 Night James Wolf 545 join Y clan for free God armor and I will build a house if you join. Survival. You cannot build on this player's land. Survival. You cannot build on this player's land. Says 22 Scruff. The to say. Says 5 ASCII DX 3 PX lane what for the emerald you had. Says 25 Night James Wolf 545 who can do. Equable Odin 4010 fell from a high place. Says 0 PNS Lamberth Panda ad please be my friend. Says 5 ASI DX3 PX lane what for that head? Says 5 ASI DX3 PX lane and leather armor colored. The TUS HKA89 fell from a high place. Yoda 1550 fell from a high place. Tip. Become a staff member on Miniplex Bedrock Edition. Apply at applyminiplex.com. Says 5 ASI DX3 PX lane LOL. Says 5 ASI DX3 PX lane I mean sure. Says 5 ASI DX3 PX lane will damage. The TUS HKA89 hit. Says 5. Says 20. Says 0 Winter Meteor 129 can you to me. Says 22 Scruffy amazing yes. Says 22 Scruffy amazing okay. Says 22 Scruffy amazing it's fine. Says 22 Scruffy amazing no. Tip. Earn shards and gems by playing games. Says 22 Scruffy amazing and I run a banner shop. Panda-kun fell from a high place. Says 5 ASI DX3 PX lane what? Says 22 Scruffy amazing and I have a home. Says 5 ASI DX3 PX lane what you want for it. Says Says 0 PNS Lamberth I am noob and new. Says 0 PNS Lamberth can you teach me? Says 25 Night James Wolf 545 I sent request. Says 22 Scruffy amazing yes you can TP. Panda-kun drowned. Says 5 ASI DX3 PX lane God. Says 5 ASI DX3 PX lane how much? Says 0 PNS Lamberth Scruffy pet please. Nyaragara was slain by spider. Says 0 PNS Lamberth Scruffy please. Says 22 Scruffy amazing OK TP twice. Says 0 Winter Meteor 129 Scruffy I sent the request. PNS Lamberth was blown up by creeper. Says 0 Winter Meteor 129. Says 22 Scruffy amazing didn't get it. Tip. Got knocked out? Find a new game with Finjame. Says 0 Winter Meteor 129 why did you deny I? Says 22 Scruffy amazing I. Sonic the best 707. Says 0 PNS Lamberth done. Says 0 PNS Lamberth play. Says 25 Night James Wolf 545 me. Says 0 PNS Lamberth who's. Says 5 ASI DX3. Says 25 Night James Wolf 545 TP for free glowstone. Says 0 Winter Meteor 129 don't have diamonds on me. Says 22 Scruffy amazing pay please. Says 0 Winter Meteor 129 TP to me when I TP home. Says 22 Scruffy amazing like stone. Says 25 Night James Wolf 545 want it. Says 22 Scruffy amazing and wood. Says 5 ASI DX3 PX lane TBH I started yesterday. Says 0 Winter Meteor 129 still don't thave. Says 22 Scruffy amazing to expand my shop. Says 0 PNS Lamberth hey. Pandacoon drowned. Says 22 Scruffy amazing oh. Tip. Ready to turn in your missions. Use missions and complete a mission to get your shards, gems, or XP. Says 25 Night James Wolf 545 want glowstone. Says 22 Scruffy amazing well okay. Says 0 Winter Meteor 129 to me when I TP Heim. Says 22 Scruffy amazing okay. Says 0 Winter Meteor 129 I'll tell you when. Says 22 Scruffy amazing GT. Says 25 Night James Wolf 545 Yay. Survival. Says 0 PNS Lambert where J can make my house. Says 22 Scruffy amazing I did. Survival. You cannot build on this player's land. Says 6 Merriam 100,607 NU. Says 22 Scruffy amazing I send. Says 0 Winter Meteor 129 do again. Says 25 Night James Wolf 545 okay what kind of house? Says 22 Scruffy amazing wreck. Says 6 Merriam 100,607 new. Says 0 Winter Meteor 129 to again. Says 0 PNS Lambert add friend please. Says 25 Night James Wolf 545 no. Says 25 Night James Wolf 545 I teach you on a server. Says 0 PNS Lambert why. Says 0 PNS Lambert where I can make my house? Says 25 Night James Wolf 545 I can't friend people. Says 0 Winter Meteor 129 want more? Says 25 Night James Wolf 545 follow. Says 22 Scruffy amazing no. Says 8 Equable Odin 4010 anybody is French here? Says 22 Scruffy amazing you paid a lot. Says 0 Winter Meteor 129 XD. Says 0 Winter Meteor 129 I have tons. Says 22 Scruffy amazing THX. Says 19 Lord Potiontonk 5678 hey. Tip. Use party to play games with your friends. Says 0 Winter Meteor 129 this is full ob conbal. Says 0 PNS Lambert can I make my house in the water like you? Survival. You cannot build on this player's land. Says 0 PNS Lambert wait. Says 25 Night James Wolf 545 watt. Says 0 PNS Lambert can I make my house in the water? Says 0 PNS Lambert like you. Says 25 Night James Wolf 545 or. Says 0 PNS Lambert in front your house. Says no. Says 0 PNS Lambert help me please. Says 0 Winter Meteor. Says 25 Night James Wolf 545 my house is somewhere else. Says 0 PNS Lambert OWH. Says 8 Equable Odin 4010 I am so lonely. Says 7 Sonic the best 777 not fair. Says 0 PNS Lambert can I make my house in front of your house? Says 25 Night James Wolf 545 yeah I can build it one there if you like. Says 0 PNS Lambert OMG tie. Says 7 Sonic the best 777 one day I'ma kill you. Says 25 Night James Wolf 545 OKTP. Says 5 ASCII DX 3 PX Lane I lost all my emerald blocks LOL. Says 7 Sonic. Says 7 Sonic the best 777 gimme God sword. Tip. Want some legendary items? You can get crates in the Miniplex store in the pause menu. Says 0 Winter Meteor 129 don't have. Says 2M. Says 0. The Tusage KA89 tried to swim in lava. Says 25 Night James Wolf 545 Diamond. Says 0 PNS Lamberth I don't have. Says 25 Night James Wolf 545 do you want which one? Says 8 Equable Odin 4010 anybody can help me. Says 0 PNS Lamberth. Says 25 Night James Wolf 545 look at my armor. Says 7 Sonic the best 777 winter. Says 8 Equi. The Tusage KA89 was shot by skeleton. Says 28 Nightworm the Saint High. Says 28 Nightworm the Saint sure. Says 28 Nightworm the Saint I can't TP or TPS are off. Says 28 Nightworm the Saint just. Says 5 ASCII DX 3 PX Lane Tiny let me TP to you. Says 7 Sonic the best 777 bye. Says 7 Sonic the best 777 he. Tip we're still in early development. Report bugs to miniplex.com/pebugs. Says 7 Sonic the best 777 now I am alone. Says 8 Equable Odin 4010 I am. The Tusage KA. Says 0. Says 0 PNS Lamberth you give me 2 boots. Says 0 PNS Lamberth I don't have arrow. The to say says says 0 PNS Lamberth. What do you think? Says 8 Equable Odin 4010. Can you help to find a says 0 PNS Lamberth. What do you think? IDK where I can make my house? Says 7 Sonic the best 777 high. Tip. Find morphs in crates. The legendary frost golem is the rarest. Says 25 Night James Wolf 545 Skybase. Says 0 PNS Lamberth Fly. Says 7 Sonic the best 777. What do you want? Says 19 Lord Potion. Says 19 Lord Potion Tonk 5678 LOL. Says 19 Lord Potion Tonk 5678 at K to do 50. Says 5 Assy DX. Doxy's Daniel drown. Nyaragara was shot by skeleton. The Tusage KA89 hit the ground too hard. Says 7 Sonic the best 777 boo. Says 0 Winter Meteor 129 M from America. Says 19 Lord Potion Tonk 5678 LO. The Tusage KA. Equable Odin 4010 was slain by zombie. Tip. Punch another player to find out more about them, become friends, or party up. The Tusage KA89 fell from a high place. Says 7 Sinik. Says 25 Night James Wolf 545 me. Taudible Zeus 102 fell from a high place. Equable Odin 4010 hit the ground too hard. Equable Odin 4000. The Tusage KA-89 tried to swim in lava. Says 28 Night Worm the Saint I am preparing everything. Says 0 PNS Lamberth why your name is Night James? The Tusage KA-89 fell from a high place. Says 25. Says 7 Sinik the best 777 say 1 if you have God bow. Says 25 Night James Wolf 545 1. Says 0. Says 25 Night. Says 2 Commandard 1 Toshed Gem and Obsidian. Says 0 PNS Lamberth in. Says 25 Night James Wolf 545 the store. Says 8 Equable. Says 7 Sinik the best 777 how many diamonds row make up for tea. Says 7 Sinik the best 777 it. Niagara. Taudible Zeus 100.